We've been procrastinating on recording this video for quite a bit actually, because turns out it's a pretty emotional, sensitive topic for us, but we figured it's best if we just get it out just so that we can move on.
If you've been following our journey, you probably already know that we've been going through a rough patch. We've been trying to put on a happy face and try to find positive things to focus on, but it hasn't been easy.
If you're a figure skater yourself, or if you do any kind of sport for that matter that requires coaching, you probably know how hard it is to find the perfect coach. We're very new to figure skating and don't really know that much about it yet, but we're definitely not new to coaching. We've been teaching movement to people for years and years at this point, so we're particularly picky about who we work with and how we need to work in our practices. So it's really not easy to find somebody that you really click with and just who works for you perfectly in every way.
For those who don't know, we mainly focus in ice dancing, and for us the perfect coach was Dmitriy. Dmitry, are you ready?
I'm always. Hello, my name is Dmitriy, and I'm ice dancer from Ukraine, and I was skating and competing for Ukraine at Sochi Olympics.
Throughout our 1 year figure skating journey, we've had a lot of coaches, but Dmitry was the one that we worked the most with. So fortunately for him and unfortunately for us, he got an amazing opportunity. He's gonna tour with Disney, and we'll stay at Ice Factory.
Being an adult skater is pretty tough actually, that from what we found, and not necessarily only because, you know, it's harder to learn things and it takes more time to pick up certain elements than when you're a kid, but mainly because nobody really takes you seriously. We are constantly fighting this uphill battle of trying to convince people to treat us like they would treat skaters, not like they would treat adult skaters. I don't know if that makes sense. If you're not a skater, probably it doesn't to you, but it's really hard to be taken seriously when you're not 7 years old and figure skating. And to get enough attention, to get slots for coaching, to get a coach that would actually push you and really make you work to get better and not give you discounts and not give you like, oh, it's okay, it's good enough for adult skater.
We feel like everyone always tries to push us into these adult skating activities like adult classes, adult gatherings, adult competitions, adult synchro teams actually. And those seem more like to entertain us and less to push us to be better, to skate better.
Well, let me clarify. We do really appreciate those opportunities, and we're happy that our rink and the rinks around us in our area have these activities and they do things to support the adult skating community. At the same time, we personally feel like with our personalities and with our goals, we just need more of a push and more of a work than play kind of approach.
The goal is to make 10 sets of visuals in a row without messing up. If you will mess up, even on your 9th, you start over from number 1.
Many coaches prefer to work with kids, and the adult skaters kind of get whatever's left over of the ice time, of the coaching slots, and just of the general kind of interest and attention of the coach. And all this being said, Dmitry was none of those things. He's the one who really pushed us to get better, who really was interested. He's the kind of coach that we could text at any time of the day if we had a question about skating in general or about our skating in particular. He's the person that we would call first when we got our test results. Are we your most favorite students ever or what?
Always.
He pretty much was the only one that never said he was good.
I did it when I was 8 years old, come on.
Like anything.
That's very true.
You always try your best there, you know, and sometimes does work out well for you, sometimes it doesn't.
Our Wednesday lessons with him were always something we looked forward to and were the highlight of our week. As adult skaters, it's not always easy to find time, finances, many things to really be consistent and really push it forward with the sport. And we felt like Dmitry has always been super accommodating of everything we needed, and he really made an effort to make sure we received the training that we came for.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it again.
It's like a roller coaster. So from what we know, he's going on tour for a year. So we're still hoping he's gonna come back at some point.
But the contract can be extended, so we don't actually know if he's coming back anytime soon. If you've watched our recent Miami vlog, by the way, you saw us going over there to train with him because that's where he lives.
You guys doing matching outfits today?
That's the last time we saw him.
Get it together, I promise. We're not quite sure yet as to what we're gonna do next. Our head coach, Kala, is looking to set us up with a new dance coach, so we'll see how that goes. For now, we're orphaned.
Meanwhile, we wanted to make this video as kind of a tribute and hope he knows how grateful we are to have worked with him.